Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. How are you all doing today? I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling IRIE as we have another pick a card reading for you today. Yes, darling, yes, honeys. In today's pick a card reading, we are exploring the exact thoughts and feelings and who's thinking about you and why. So get your tea, get your water, get your snacks, get your juice, because we are going to get into it. Ooh la la. Water tea, tea sippers, water tea, tea sippers, water tea. Welcome, tea sippers, yeah. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So go to the number that's calling you. And if you feel drawn to have a, look through each pile, hey, we are flexible around here. Just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Just leave the rest. But if you are new here, big up yourselves. And to our subscribers, our tea sippers, our intuitive tea sippers, big up, intuitive tea sippers. Big up yourselves every time. So we're going to see the exact thoughts and feelings on who's thinking about you and why. Okay? So we want to see who is trying to come through in today's read and who wants to leave you some intuitive messages. Okay? So before we begin, we like to bring in good gratitude energy into the reads. Okay? Just giving a little bit to the universe so the universe can send some of that good energy our way. Okay? So, thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you, ancestors, for the messages we're about to receive in this jam-packed pick a card reading. The exact thoughts and feelings, who's thinking about you and why. We're going to see how this Pacific person feels, okay? And we want to see what comes through, but also to allow these messages to strengthen, okay, our viewers, our tea sippers' intuitive sense, okay, so they can strengthen their own intuition and use their discernment every time. Thank you. So pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, we're going to see Wagwan, and Wagwan in Jamaican patois simply means what is going on. Okay, so what is going on, that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to see you on the other side. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we're on pile 1 and we're exploring their exact thoughts and feelings and who's thinking about you and why. So if you are new here, big up yourself. Big up yourself, okay, every time. And to our subscribers, our tea sipper generals, the tea sipper crew in the building, big up, hey, big up, hey, big up yourself, big up yourselves every time. So we are in for some juicy intuitive gems, okay? So I hope you've got a nice cup of tea, water, some snacks, or a beverage of your choice, because we're going to get into these juicy gems. I'm sipping on some water so we can stay hydrated throughout the read. Okay, now if you hear it's just my signature little sound that comes through, okay, just to allow those downloads and connect with those downloads, those intuitive downloads. And it's also very much, okay, part of my Jamaican culture coming through, okay? Whereas woyoi is kind of like used as like a, oh my gosh, okay? And it can be used just like how oh my gosh can be used in different contexts. This is how I like to use woyoi, but I say it in a singy way. So big welcome, and a big welcome from Auntie T, okay? So let's see what messages want to come through. But we're going to use the Celtic cross spread, okay? We're going to use the Celtic cross spread to really pull and see Wagwan. Wagwan is Jamaican patois, and it simply means what is going on. And we are using what is going on into the reads. So let's see Wagwan for pile 1. Now sometimes if with number 1, and we mentioned pile 1, sometimes that energy can then really come into the read. And in numerology and in tarot, okay, number 1 represents new beginnings, new start, okay, new opportunities, reconciliation energy. So we'll see if that energy is coming through into the read, okay? All right. So we have the first message here is at night, I consider the decisions I made and how they shaped our relationship. So there seems like there's a lot of reflection, reflecting energy coming through. And specifically, late night thoughts are very strong. So what we've done, just to make it easier, so you with the Celtic cross spread, is I've created just a little like messages, or let's say little labels, just to help you to then see, okay, what we're doing. Okay, it will make more sense as we lay it down on the table, right? So we'll start with number 1, you. Okay, we're looking at this person, the situation. Okay, number 3, the subconscious, late nights. Okay, we do a lot of singing here. We channel through song, we channel through charms, messages, Jamaican proverbs, okay, you name it. We use all different types of tools here. Okay, so welcome. Okay, then we have the past. So we're going to look at the past, the day-to-day. Okay, they're conscious what's going on in their day-to-day. So you can see all of that. Yeah. Then we have the future card. Okay. Your current outlook and influence. Okay. Environmental internal influences. Okay. Now we've got phones popping off or sounds coming off, and that tends to come off in the read no matter how you put it on silent. There seems to be a way, and it's just another way of connecting with gems. Now it tells us, even for that to just come through, that there's going to be some messages coming through. Okay, all right. Now I'm going to just lay these here so you can see on the camera. We've got hopes and fears. Okay, might need to just move this a bit more so you can see them all. And a big welcome to you all. Let us know where you are watching from around the world. It is greatly appreciated. And yes, big up to yourselves. Okay. All right. 10 outcome. Oh, yes, 10 outcome. 11 advice. Okay. 11 advice. And 12 self-love message. So it's a bit of an extended Celtic cross, and it's all because I like to incorporate like an advice and like self-love message. Okay, so we're just laying it out like this just because of the space. Okay, but I hope you can see that, all of that. All right, so let's start with this person, the specific person. Okay, so we have, at night, I consider decisions I made and how they shaped our relationship. So this is kind of giving us a bit of the what's going on here and the situation. We also have, above all, I hope that any new chapter we begin will be built on maturity and accountability. Okay. Oh, and these are a new deck that we've created, and it's like an accountability deck. Okay. I acknowledge my feelings for you without the expectation of reciprocation. So I acknowledge my feelings for you without the expectation of reciprocation. So it seems like there's someone here, okay, who has been like in this strong energy of like looking back at what was happened between you and this person. Okay. Let's go straight into the feelings, okay? The feelings, okay? So we're going to really focus on using the messages, like worded messages for this read, okay? So I'm going to pull out their feelings for you deck, and let's see what wants to come through. And then we'll look into the tarot, we'll look into the Jamaican Proverbs, but we're going to have a look. Let's have a look at the past. Message for the past, please. Message for the... Oh, actually, message for the... Actually, we'll start with here. We're going to go to number 3. Message for the subconscious and the late night thoughts. Message for the late night thoughts. We have, I can't imagine you. I can't imagine my life without you. So, this person is constantly like looking back and thinking, wow, like this could be someone that you've been in separation with. This could be someone where maybe things have been on and off between you and this person. Let's have a look. Okay, we're gonna pull out as well from the late night thoughts deck. Let's see what wants to come through. Any messages from the late night thoughts deck? What wants to come through? Their subconscious. What's going on in the late night thoughts? Ooh, we have their passion and vulnerability intertwined, creating an unbreakable bond between us. So someone is still thinking about you, reminiscing, still hoping. There's a song coming through. Na 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 na. It's the melody's coming through, but I can't picture the words. But I know this. I have heard the song. And it feels like it's a 90s song. And it's a love song, like someone's reminiscing on something, but I can't, it's just the melody that's coming through. If you do know it, please put it in the comments down below. If you do. All right, the past. Let's have a look at the past. Messages regarding the past. Woo-wee. We got a lot of energy with the past. I wish we could go back to how. Look at this. I wish we could go back to how things used to be. Let's see what's going on in their day-to-day conscious. Day-to-day. We have, I long for the day when we can be together again. So in their day, in their night, they are looking back, wishing things could go back to how things used to be. Let's pull out a tarot card. Let's see what wants to come through for the past. Message for the past, please. Message for the past. Who's thinking about you and why? Message for the past. Who's thinking about you and why? Yes, we've got the 5 of Wands. Now it came out in this position. But it feels very strongly like, look at this. Some arguments. Because this is like some disagreements, some arguments, some regrettable maybe things. And then it's like a walking away from love, walking away from a situation, walking away, maybe feeling like this is not not knowing how they could come back or repair this. It feels like it could be someone who maybe there has been some on and off, again, that on and off coming through, or someone who's looking back and thinking, like, I played too many games, or I wasn't showing that sense of like, yeah, I'm ready, or ready to commit, or ready to be in something stable, something secure, and it's resulted to someone walking away from a situation. And it feels like now they're realizing, wow, what I had was a good thing. I had something that was a good thing, and I messed that up. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at the future. Let's see what they want for the future. Message for the future. Ooh, there's an energy of still the future. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse position, and we have the Nine of Wands. Now, the Seven of Cups represents the energy of options, okay? Choices, distractions, all those kind of things. But we see it in the reverse. So this could be telling us, like, perhaps they are looking at whether this is an option that is still possible, because next to it is the Nine of Wands, which represents like that wounded soldier, like someone who's still maybe a bit guarded, and still wants to hold on strong, still wants to believe that there could be change. Okay, it could be also that the Nine of Wands being here is like this need to maybe make, if it feels like if there's a part of them that has to accept that maybe you have fully moved on and there might not be an opportunity here, but it feels like they're still holding on that you could be a possibility. If you look closely at the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Cups represents different options going on, so many distractions, okay, some good, some bad, okay. But let's say this is you, it's like, can I go back to Jane? Can I really seriously go back to Jane and tell Jane how I truly feel? Will Jane even listen to me? Is it something that we can both repair? Can we both work this out? Can we both maybe overcome maybe our attitude towards communication? Because what we see is so far perhaps there could be a fire and water energy going on, because we've had Eight of Cups, and we have a Five of Wands, we have a Nine of Wands, and we have a Seven of Cups. So far the cups representing water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Wands energy represents the fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Perhaps there could be these energies going on in your chart, or perhaps it could be a case of communication, how you deal with maybe how both parties were dealing with things. It's like there was a bit of like a issue around understanding one another, okay, when it comes to communication. Okay, with that water and fire. Okay, let's see what they want to tell you for the future, so you can see that. Let's see what they want to tell you from the feelings for you there. What do they want to tell you? What do they want to tell you? What do they want to tell you? You are the only one who could ever make me feel complete, and you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. So they still see you as that best person, or that it's like they're looking back and now realizing like, wow, it's you I want. It is you I want. Now, again, this whole energy about feeling complete, you know, our ethos here at Gwan Tarot is all about self-love, and self-love is the love of like that true sense of like confidence and your overall well-being. So it does feel like there could be some codependency going on. Okay, this could be some codependency going on with this person, okay, and maybe having to work on their sense of self. We're gonna have a quick look and see what's going on with the chakras. Okay, we've got some chakra colors. Okay, just put it there, and we're channeling that energy of this person. Let's see what's going on with their chakras. Okay. Who's thinking about you and why? Who's thinking about you and why? Ooh, we've got the throat chakra. Didn't we say there was energy of communication, something to do with communication? So it feels like what they're trying to tell you that with the throat chakra is that they will have so much to say. They want to say so much, but it's how they navigate it. It feels like this person may have balked on their words, or sometimes this person, what they mean to say is not how it comes across. Sometimes it could almost come across arrogant, but it's not how they're trying to come across. It feels like it could also be something to do with upbringing. It could be something to do with struggling to talk when it comes to matters of the heart. It feels like almost maybe you might have dealt with somebody who, it's like they still got like a childlike attitude when it comes to dealing with their emotions. It's almost like when they're into somebody, it's like they try to give that person a hard time. And for them, it's almost like to see if you're really into them. But it's like they've been here before where they know it doesn't work. And it's like I feel like it feels like they're trying to get themselves out of this situation of dealing with their emotions like this. Okay. Ooh, a lot came out from that throat chakra. Let's see, any more? Any more? Any more? Just a quick shuffle. Who's thinking about you and why? Yes. The root chakra. Okay. Oh, the throat chakra, just so you're aware, it's located in the throat. Okay. Throat. Representing the energy of communication. We have the root chakra now. The root chakra represents the energy located right down the spine area. Okay, this energy represents our upbringing, our socialization, our primary socialization, meaning how we were raised as children. Okay, how we were brought up. Okay, all of those kind of like ideas, those cultural traditions, those norms and values that was then, you know, placed onto us to how to think, how to feel, how to believe, how to see the world, how to view the world, how to deal with our emotions. Perhaps we weren't given all the tools to learn how to regulate and deal with our emotions. Now, for the root chakra to come up in this read, this tells us that there is something to do with this upbringing, something to do with how they've learned to manage their emotions. It's almost like, again, this energy that we came up with earlier about game. It feels very much like this person may have learned to show their emotions or express their emotions almost in like a game like way to see how much you care for them. But it's resulting to the fact that it's not giving them what they actually want, and it's making them realize they have to change. They have to change. Okay. Ooh, let's just pull out. We're going to pull out a message from the inner child. 1 second. I thought the cards was right next to me. Nope. Just going to bring it closely. So we got it here. And we are checking. Yes, thank you. We are checking messages for the inner child, okay? Let's see, because the root chakra has come out. So we're going to see what wants to come through. And the inner child is a passion of mine, okay? Really looking into healing that inner child. So, yes, we really like to have a deep look into what's going on with the inner child. We see the root chakra here. Why is the root? Can you give us some more details about the root chakra? We have forgiveness. Forgiveness. So there could be an energy. We have decisive as well, right? Decisive is here. Decisive. Look at that. Decisive and intimacy. And we have soul gifts. But forgiveness. It could be also this energy of like this person like being sitting in their comfortability of taking that accountability. And we see that because now they're realizing, like, I acknowledge my feelings. I acknowledge my feelings for you without the expectation of reciprocation. Above all, I hope that any new chapter we begin will be built on maturity. Now, what was we just saying just now about this energy of feeling like a childlike? And now it's like we've gone round, and it's coming back to this. I consider decisions I made and how they shaped our relationship. So let's have a look and see what forgiveness is really trying to tell us. Okay? And this could also represent this energy of the Five of Wands. Perhaps this person, again, how they've learnt how to deal with feelings or emotions. There could be some fear or shame or guilt around doing something wrong. Okay, we're currently filming this in the Libra energy, okay, the Libra month. And the Libra month represents the balancing of scales, okay. It's in the tarot, representing the energy of also the Justice card. So again, it's like a balancing act. Now, perhaps there could be some issues here in terms of this person learning how to balance their emotions. Again, it feels like a feeling of shame, trying to avoid being seen to do wrong, or being made to feel like they've done something wrong. And perhaps maybe this connection has maybe almost triggered some of those feelings, that root chakra, okay? And not knowing how to come forward. If you look at the what's going on here, and the dog that has like teared up that paper, it does feel like there could have been like a dynamic of how they come across, or how they try to make their feelings clear. There could have been some kind of like past actions attached to that. I hope I'm making sense here. We have forgiveness means seeing all through the eyes of the Mother, Father, God, with unconditional love, and acknowledging the oneness of us all. For if we judge another, so do we judge ourselves. The gift of true forgiveness from an open heart brings the possibility to love more. Forgiveness then for oneself and for others helps to develop the heart chakra, allowing it to fully open and flower. Forgiveness heals old resentments, bitterness, and restoring peace to the soul. The affirmation, I am the conditional love and open heart through which forgiveness flows, and in this love I too am forgiven. Okay? So we can have that. Yes, we'll put that there for now. So we can see it's like this person is really hoping for movement, but it feels like they recognize that there is some work that they need to work on, like being maybe more decisive, taking more accountability for their actions. Okay, so we're going to pull out the accountability deck when we look at, like, let's see their current outlook. Let's have a look at their current outlook. What's going on with their current outlook? Who's thinking about you and why? Their exact thoughts and feelings, their current outlook. We have here, I know that timing is crucial, and I want to ensure we are both ready for any conversation. So again, it's energy about timing, being ready, knowing that they've got to do some work, okay? And again, that energy of taking accountability, okay? So who's thinking about you and why? It's somebody who knows that they can't just go on this victim or blame game or blame shifting, okay? Now, it feels like this person may have learnt for that to come through. It feels like they may have learnt, again, this is how we had this game playing before. They may have learnt to, like, it's a way to mask their feelings, okay? Again, it feels very much like this person may have been like the type of like young person when growing up. They would try to almost pick on the person that they love or they have an interest in, but it was because it's their way of showing their love. Again, we're having phones popping off. I feel like we're onto something. I feel like we are on to something. So, all right, let's just pull out their feelings for you. Let's see what wants to come through. Okay, their outlook, their current outlook. I'm sorry, look at this. I'm sorry if I ever took you for granted. Messages are coming through. Let's have a look at their environment and external influence. Let's have a look and see at their environment and external influences. Ooh, okay, they want to come through. We have, your absence is a constant reminder of what I lost. Every time I close my eyes, all I see is you. I miss the sound of your laugh. I dream about you every night. If I had a second chance, I would do things. I would do things differently. So this is what's kind of going on and how they're feeling about how they would approach, how they will. There is a sense of accountability and learning. Okay. All right. We're gonna pull again. Let's have a look at their hopes and fears. So we're gonna have a look at their hopes and fears. Who's thinking about you and why? Who's thinking about you and why? Their hopes and fears. Let's see what wants to come through. We have, I'm sorry if I wasn't there when you needed me. I'm working on becoming a better person for you. So they're still holding on. Okay, that song earlier that I'm not sure if it's Babyface. Nights are lonely. Oh, that's coming out. And the things are so blue, and nobody knows but me. If you do know it, please. I think that is now coming through. Nobody knows but me. If you do know it, please put it in the comments down below. But it feels like someone has been singing or listening to a lot of like songs that it feels like they've been listening to songs like love songs where there's a lot of reflection, looking back, retrospective kind of energy. Okay. It feels very much like they are looking. Okay. There's another song coming through. Cisco. All of the women, all of the expensive cars, all of the things don't mount up to you. Again, that's the Seven of Cups. Remember, the Seven of Cups is all about the options and all these distractions, but everything doesn't mount. All of these things that they're looking at doesn't mount to you. And even though I believe I have everything, but everything and I don't see that without you, girl, my life is incomplete. Without you, girl, my life is incomplete. Looking at all of the things going on in their life, and it's like, wow, it still doesn't mount to you. It still doesn't mount to you. Ooh la la. What's going on? If you care to share, put it in the comments down below. It's greatly appreciated, and we'd love to engage with all of your messages. Alright, so let's have a look at the outcome here. Let's pull out the tarot. Let's have a look and see what's going on with the outcome. Let's have a look at the outcome. Outcome, please. Let's have a look at the outcome. We've got the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords represents heartbreak, heart loss, loss like heartbreak, okay? It's like a loss. They know that they're going to have to accept, okay? It's someone who still has their mind, and it could, you know what? It could be someone from your recent past. It could be someone 10 years, 20 years, even 30 years, 3 years. Someone who's still looking, going, wow. If I had, I wish. It feels like it's someone who has a lot of like, I should have said that. Why did I do that? Now, this could be maybe both of you have felt like this at times. But it's someone who still has you on their mind. Now, look carefully what we've noticed. Have you noticed there's been a pattern, collective tea sippers? If you've noticed, okay, please put it in the comments down below if you've noticed it. As we've been exploring, okay, especially with the tarot, we've seen only fire energy and water energy come out. We've seen the Wands energy and we've seen the Cups energy. The 8 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. But look what's come out now. Look what's come out now. We're now getting to a deeper dive into their thoughts and how those thoughts are affecting everything, their feelings, with this communication energy from the swords, the 3 of Swords. So this is telling us that they don't know if this could be something that could be repaired. They don't know if this could be something that could be worked out. And this is what's causing that pain. Perhaps there could have been a third party situation as well going on. Okay, and that could be all the distractions as we see from the 7 of Cups. Okay, also this kind of like tug of war going on with the 5 of Wands. Okay, maybe someone's now realizing, again, maybe there was that energy of game playing or just kind of like almost trying to keep you on your toes. Okay, they're now realizing, wow, it was the wrong move. It was the wrong move. Okay, Auntie T's coming through. It was the wrong move. And now they're realizing it. And this is the outcome. You know, sometimes, as they say, as that song keeps coming through, nobody knows but me. Sometimes you don't get a second chance. And it feels like maybe it could even be that you may have given this person a chance. And it's like, it feels very much like they want a reconciliation with you, but it's something that they have to live to accept, okay? Live to accept that it may not be the case, okay? Let's have a look. Any messages want to come through from the outcome? Outcome? Yes, we have. There is some kind of like internalized, it feels again, going back to, as we saw the root coming through, it feels like there's more going on with this person, okay? And definitely them learning to forgive, learning to become more decisive, because we see that energy of decisive, and we saw intimacy earlier, okay? This energy of intimacy. So there could have been, you know, a lot going on here. Again, you see that it's like the decisive, trying to make options, trying to be clear with what they want, and it feels like it could have also, you know, affected them, and has affected their love connections, and they're seeing that now. Okay, they're seeing that now. So for the advice, we're going to have a look at the Jamaican proverb now. Jamaican proverbs. Now, the Jamaican proverbs are essentially little gems, okay, of like wisdom, okay, from ancestors, elders, that would just say a message, and it's like, that I don't get that, I don't understand it. But it's like as you become older, and then you experience life, and you know you've had some life experience on your belt, it all starts to make sense. So let's see what the Jamaican proverb wants to give for advice. Let's see. Advice. Let's see what advice it wants to give you. Oh, we have, and not everything good for eat is good for talk. And not everything good for eat is good for talk. So not everything that is good to eat means you should talk about it. This is about being mindful of how much you share, how much you give. Perhaps this person may have dwelled in oversharing situations about you and the rendezvous, or it could be also maybe any pettiness or anything like that. It's like, it feels like this person has to learn to be mindful of what they say. You know what we said earlier about maybe how this person comes across, in terms of maybe how they say things or how they dealt with things could just kind of completely be very off-putting, and it feels very much like that, okay? Don't repeat everything you hear, no matter how good it is. Some tea is better left cold. Okay? And we have a good friend is better than pocket money. A good friend is better than pocket money. So a good friend is better than pocket money. Now this is all about the energy of like being mindful of like this. It feels like maybe this person has had a habit of cutting their ties, and maybe they're looking at you and seeing that, wow, you actually really had my back. You were really a good one. You were really like someone that I messed up with. I messed up, okay? And they're valuing that. They're looking at that, okay? Again, we are looking at this person, but from what we're seeing, it's someone who's now looking and going, wow, I could have done better. I should have done better. Perhaps, again, with this third party energy that we mentioned earlier, let's have a look and see what's to come through. We're gonna pull from the these no contact or love messages. Let's see what wants to come through. Was there a third party? Messages of third party? Messages of third party. Again, it could be outside influence. It could be trying to impress others. Okay. Again, this whole energy of like maybe it could be trying to impress others, not wanting to show their true feelings about how they feel for you, and this resulted to this energy. Okay. Oh, we do have some messages. So we have, I remember how we used to laugh and talk for hours about everything. Miss you. Okay. We have, I know what you mean to me. I'm ready to be with you, with only you now. So this tells us that there was something going on there. Maybe some, again, distractions. Okay. Not prioritizing the connection. I miss our conversations and the sounds of your voice. I think that you are better off without me. Don't forget about me. I haven't forgot about you. Look at this. And we have no other compares to you. So they still see you as somebody that, you know, they still have their mind. And we had that energy earlier about I'm not good enough. Okay, so there could be some strong self-sabotaging energy that is kind of letting this person down. Okay, we're going to send love and healing energy to this person so that they can heal and like really take time to really sit in that comfortability of like making peace, so they can heal and they can grow. Okay, so let's have a look at a self-love message. Okay, a self-love message, but I'm drawn to pull from the other feelings for you deck before we have a look at that self-love message. Is there anything else that wants to come through from this deck? Let's call for a tea sipping moment. Okay, time to get a bit hydrated because my mouth is feeling a bit dry from all these messages. Right, so who's thinking about you and why? Who's thinking about you and why? Who's thinking about you and why? Right, so we're going to have a little tea sip moment before we get to that self-love message. Before we come to a close on the reads, sipping on some water. Let us know what you're sipping on. And where you are watching from around the world. We've got viewers from New Zealand. Big up to New Zealand. Big up to America. Big up to US. Big up to UK. Big up to India. Philippines. Indonesia. Germany. I was like, wow, it's amazing. So big up. Canada. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up every time. So let's see what messages want to come through. Who's thinking about you and why? We're exploring the exact thoughts and feelings. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. I feel to sing, to pull and pull. We're going to sing How Do You Feel? How do you feel for me? Yeah, see, it works every time. How do you feel for me? For we, for last shuffle. Thank you. Now let's have a look at what has come through. I hope you've enjoyed the Celtic cross so far. Okay, so we have, I'm ready. Look at this. I'm ready to settle down with you. This could be all this fantasy, okay, really coming through as well, like their hopes, their dreams, okay, if they could have another chance. I'm trying to gather the courage to talk to you. Didn't we see this throat chakra energy coming through? Communication. I hope you'll find it in your heart to forgive me. Again, that energy of forgiveness has come through again. Okay? I'm keen to get to know you more. I feel a strong connection even if it's complicated. I want to travel the world with you. Wow. Perhaps you may have talked about traveling or going to places or trying new things. Food, perhaps you could have been traveling through food, going to different restaurants and exploring new cultures. Love languages are important to me. I hope they are important for you too. It helps me express my love. Now again, you see what we were saying earlier about how this person may have another way of expressing their love, like picking, okay, but it's how they express, okay, but it's kind of a bit off how they express, but it's how they express. Nonetheless, I love your mindset and you have taught me so many things. So they are impressed by you, okay? I regret the way things ended between us. I wish I could tell you everything on my mind. I want to, look at this. I want to reconcile and make things right. We have many differences. Again, that strong fire and water energy coming through. But I know a good thing when I see it. I ghosted you because I was fearful of being hurt. And now I've hurt you and myself in the process. I am sorry. I start to sweat when I see you. Perhaps this person still sees you from time to time. It could also be online, okay? Okay, we see a lot of ones. It could also be a lot of, sexual energy comes to mind when they see you. We'll keep it clean and classy. I regret that we no longer talk. I wish I could pick up the phone and tell you how I feel. I feel like we're meant to be more than just friends. I talk about you to my friends all the time. I want to surprise you with something special. Yeah, what's coming through is some, BD energy, trying to give, there's a lot of fire, again, energy, keeping it classy, keeping it clean and classy, letting you do the wondering and the pondering. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. I value our friendship deeply. So it could be someone, again, who sees you as a friend or wanted more than friendship. I'm sorry for keeping you hanging. And I want to work things out between us. Let's leave you with the self-love message. So you see there's a lot of going on here. Okay. So let's see what wants to come through for the collective. Self-love message, please. Self-love message. Ooh. We have, you are a powerful creator of your own reality. So choose love always. Choose love always. So before we come to a close, we're going to have a quick look and see any initials. And it could be initials of names, initials of places, things, locations, anything to do with you and this person. Let's see what wants to come through. Who's thinking about you and why? How do you feel for me? Yeah. How do you feel for me? For me? For us together? How do you feel? Let's have a look. Woo! Okay, so we have quite a few consonants. A few vowels, but it seems to be lots of consonants. So we have, hope you can see that, A, J, I, K, U, P, L, T, M, B, K, T, X, F, P, Q, W, E, Z, quite a few Zs, V, O, S, N, and we have C. Okay, let's put it like that, so hopefully you can see it. And U, okay, hope you can see that. So these are the, again, it could be any initials to things, places, names, locations. Okay, just take it where it resonates and leave the rest. So I hope you've enjoyed this jam-packed pick a card Celtic cross reading on their exact thoughts and feelings, who's been thinking about you and why. Again, take the messages that resonate and leave. You have to say it with power. Leave the rest. Asoitga. Asoitga. Asoitga is Jamaican patois, and it simply means this is how it goes. Asa it go. Okay? So just take what resonates and leave the rest. But be sure to have a look at all of our readings. If you feel drawn to have a look at pile 2 and pile 3, feel free to do so. Okay, we'll see you on the other side. But big up yourselves. Look good, feel good, stay blessed, keep sipping. And if you haven't done so already, click on that thumbs up, like, subscribe, share and comment down below. It's a free little thing you can do to help us grow and to help our channel keep spreading those intuitive gems internationally. Okay, so big up, 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 big up yourselves every time. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan Magenta rolls. So we are on pile 2 and we are exploring the exact thoughts and feelings, who's thinking about you and why. So if you are new here, big up, big up, big up yourselves every time. And to our intuitive tea sippers, our tea sipper generals, big up, big up, big up, big up every time. Yeah. Big up yourselves every time, and welcome to Wagwan Tarot and Tea, and a big welcome from Auntie T. So we're exploring who's thinking about you and why, the exact thoughts and feelings. Okay, in pile 1 we had a look using the Celtic cross spread, but in this read, intuitively feeling to do a whatever comes out. Whatever comes out, this is what we're going to do. Okay, so a little bit of housewarming. I hope you've got a nice cup of tea or a beverage of your choice, or some water or some snacks to keep you hydrated as we gather these juicy intuitive gems. I've got some water today. Okay, so let us know what you are sipping on. Put it in the comments down below, or where you are watching from around the world. Big up yourselves and thank you in abundance. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share and comment down below. Come and join our love and light family at Wagwan Tarot and Tea. So Wagwan Tarot and Tea, we like to incorporate, okay, Auntie T's Jamaican vibes. Okay, so we use Jamaican proverbs, okay, which are essentially little juicy intuitive gems, okay, just words of wisdom, and we apply them into the reads. Okay, we also apply Wagwan, which simply means, and it's Jamaican patois, it simply means what is going on, and that's what we are doing in today's reads. Now I also like to incorporate and channel songs and different messages, okay, and where they can come from. Okay, so if you hear the that is just a way of how I connect with those downloads that come through. Woyoi, woyoi is essentially oh my gosh, but it's like a Jamaican version of oh my gosh, okay? That can be used in different contexts to show surprise, to show like the irony of something, shocked, like you can't believe what you're actually hearing, like just like oh my gosh. And that's how we're using it. We connect with it in an intuitive way, okay? So let's get straight into the read. Right, we're going to get straight into this read, and we're doing whatever comes out for pile 2. We might also have the energy of pile 2 come through, okay? 2 represents in tarot and numerology the energy of like balance, the energy of choice, the energy of decision, the energy of like getting the scales, okay, to be in sync, okay? It could be synchronicities as well. So we're going to see what wants to come through. Union, connection, possibly as well. We are exploring who's thinking about you and why. Now we have, I accept my feelings for you without trying to control or suppress them. Okay, so someone is coming to that place of acceptance of their emotions, sitting in those emotions. I acknowledge that our separation has been painful for us both, for both of us. Okay, so it's someone that you may have been in separation with. This could be maybe in no contact. It could be a distance between you and this person. Okay, in quiet moments, I confront my emotions and their validity. Okay, so someone is definitely looking and assessing. Could be why it's giving us this energy to do a whatever comes out feel. Let's start with the tarot. Let's see what the tarot wants us to do. And if you are new here, tea sippers, or any of our new tea sippers, just big up yourselves. The reasons why we use the Rider-Waite Smith, okay, and we always big up Pamela Coleman Smith, who is the illustrator of the Rider-Waite Smith cards, is because she has Jamaican connections, okay? And so we always want to big up Pamela Coleman Smith, okay? So this is why we always tend to go as our main cards as the Rider-Waite Smith. We do use a variety of other cards like to help clarify, but we always go to the Pamela Colemans just to show honor and big up to Auntie Pamela Coleman Smith. All right, so let's have a look and see whatever comes out. Their exact thoughts and feelings. Their exact thoughts and feelings. Their exact thoughts and feelings. We can see a lot of messages coming through the accountability deck. Someone's looking, someone's reflecting on their actions, and it seems to be a lot of energy of the emotions coming through. So who's thinking about you and why? Reveal those messages. Let's see whatever wants to come through. Let's see. We got it's like messages saying to sing. Okay. Ooh, okay. So the devil has come out. The devil has come out. Now, with the devil being here, it feels like it could have been someone who self-sabotaged. It feels like it could have been someone... it feels like the way how they manage their feelings, there could have been the word toxic is coming through, how they dealt with those feelings, okay? In pile 1, we had this energy of like someone who has feelings for you, but it's like they play around, they go around the bush, okay? And it's like they try to almost like pick or like just be like an annoying kind of energy, but it's how they're expressing their love without trying to make it clear that they have feelings for you. It feels like maybe there may have been the same energy that is coming through here, and it feels like it could also be someone that it feels like there's a self-sabotage energy coming through, because we are looking at who's thinking about you and why. And it could also be someone, perhaps you may have been feeling like, we've been here before and you still haven't changed. I'm ready, I'm here to listen, but if you're not giving what it needs to give, then if you know, let's see. Yes, because look, we have the Seven of Cups here. The Seven of Cups was present in pile 1. And we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. This is kind of telling, for some of you, collective, let's say, there could have been an energy of prioritizing, prioritizing this connection. Maybe like not coming across like focus. It could have been this energy of uncommittal or non-committal coming through. Maybe keeping it feels like they have you as, have the eye on you, seeing you as the Queen of Wands, but it could have also been seen maybe other things as the Queen of Wands, because we have the Three of Swords here. So it does feel like there could have been this level of like third party interference or distraction energy. Okay, yes, look at this, the Hierophant in the reverse. So there's definitely this energy of like maybe losing out onto a good thing. It feels like there's a Five of Pentacles here. Yes, it's the Five of Pentacles. It's like this person is now realizing, we're taking it to tarot school at Gwan Tarot too. With the Hierophant represents an institution. Now, when we're looking at love, okay, like let's say Hierophant represents teacher, institution, all those kind of things. Now, in regards to, as we're looking into a love reading, the institution, okay, is like marriage, commitment, all those kind of things. Now, what we can see, and with the Five of Pentacles next to it, it's kind of very much telling us that the way this person had looked and at their love life or their connection or building something, it was almost like there was an attitude like unfaithfulness in the way they move. And what's really trying to come through is almost like they say one thing, but they didn't. It's like they don't follow through. It feels like it's someone who's very much, again, whatever distracted them, because we see this energy of distraction coming through again. Is the devil energy that's coming through. They're not like the energy of like having so much options is giving them this illusion like, oh, I've got time. There could be something else around the corner. Look at this, the Justice coming through right behind the Queen of Wands. And the Justice, again, do you see that scales there? And we're currently in Libra energy, is representing the energy of someone having to now sit with the consequences of their action. Because it feels like how they operate or how they may have moved is like whatever their eyes appear to see as gold, it's gold that day. That's what's coming through. I hope that's making sense. So it feels like they see you as the gold, but it's like they're so caught up in this kind of thinking, I've got time, you know. There could be something just around the corner. It feels like that is the attitude of how they've looked at things or how they've approached things, how they've dealt with things. And it feels like as we're seeing, look at this, 3 major arcanas in currently the devil, the Justice card, and the Hierophant. This is telling us that spiritually, their actions have kind of it's kind of like made this person become not very clear of their action of recognizing that in life there's lessons, okay, lessons that you have to, you know, like we all go through trials and tribulations. We also go through life lessons. Those life lessons help us to learn, to grow, to know exactly what we want. And it feels like the message here is saying, you get lots of good opportunities coming your way. Jane was a good opportunity that came your way. Now, because there was a failure to see this, it resulted to this energy, the Three of Swords. This Three of Swords representing this energy of like loss. Okay? Dwelling, not being decisive, has resulted to this loss. you tapped into this energy of like self-sabotage. And that self-sabotage represented in this energy as well. Perhaps there could have been also some poor money decisions attached to it, with the Five of Pentacles being here. Because it's giving this energy of like, this person has, it's now resulted to this kind of like feeling of being left out. Again, trying to like, oh, but I want this, I want that. It's almost giving like this energy of like, this person who's like a child at a sweet shop or a candy store, and now they're realizing they want it so much that the greed, there's like a gluttonous energy that came, this is what's coming through, that it's resulted to them not getting anything at all, because they were seen with this Queen of Wands representing like this eye candy of, oh, you're gorgeous, you're gorgeous, you're gorgeous, I want you. And it's this energy that's kind of saying there's an imbalance here. That's what's coming through. There's an imbalance here. The Hierophant in this reverse position is kind of saying there's a non-committal kind of energy. Behind that, look at that. We have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is saying sneaky behavior. So it's essentially kind of what we're getting is this person's kind of like, in quiet moments, I confront my emotions. They're having to now look into why they do things the way they have done things, because it's not served them, because it's like they say they want something, but their actions are doing something different. Their actions are doing something different. Let's look into their intentions. Yeah, their true intentions for you. Gonna just get the deck. Their true intentions. Get all of them for you. I've got it in a little container, so it's trying to pick them all up. So right, we're gonna have a look in their true intentions. Their true intentions. Let's have a look in their true intentions. Okay, why is this energy coming very strongly about this kind of like non-committal energy? Who's thinking about you and why? Okay, and it could be even like this person may have it's like always wanting to be around friends, and then like knowing that they have you as an option, but then choosing the other options, like not prioritizing the connection, but not realizing how that has also impacted how you may feel about things. Okay. Now, the message earlier, we said we want to sing. The energy of singing is still coming through, but we're gonna have a little tea moment, a little hydration moment before we do. Personal growth. They are focusing on personal growth and improvement during this time apart. Commitment issues. Look at this. So it is coming through. They struggle with commitment but care deeply for you. There's a third party influence. We saw this third party come through, and it, you know, a third party influence is influencing their decisions regarding your relationship, or the relationship they have with you, or the connection they have. Avoiding depth. They avoid depth. They avoid deep emotional connections and prefer casual interactions. We're going to have a look into that. Why is that? As we look into this, whatever comes out. Mutual friends influence. So there could be a friend's influence. Okay, mutual friends are influencing their perception of you. Now, this could be the third party influence. Let's have a look into, we'll pull out a Jamaican proverb first and see what intuitive gem wants to come through here. Let's see. So who's thinking about you? Who's thinking about you and why? Their exact thoughts and feelings. Reveal the messages the collective need to see. Okay. Ooh, yes, we have two messages here. We have 1-1 cocoa full basket. 1-1 cocoa full basket. Now in Jamaican culture, we have two things that are called cocos. The cocoa bean that makes chocolate, okay, and we also have a root vegetable, a bit like a yam, a bit like a sweet potato. It's kind of like brown in color, very ruffed like texture, and like a bit hairy, okay, and it's called a cocoa as well. Okay, now this proverb refers to, like, you can have one good quality like cocoa in a basket, okay, quality over quantity anytime. Now, what have we been seeing in so far in this read? There's the energy of like quantity rather than quality, okay? Or believing that having quantity is the quality. And it's like, no, you got it messed up. You got it messed up. You got it messed up, son. You got it messed up. It's the wrong way to think. Wrong way, okay? Simply meaning it's the wrong way to think. So it's this energy of like focus and achieve what you want in life, abundance, perseverance, the 8 of Pentacles, but also the energy of quality over quantity. Quality over quantity, okay? Now we have one of my favorites, and it was one that used to be said a lot often as a child. If you can't hear, then you must feel. If you can't hear, then you must feel. Okay, if you cannot hear, then you must feel. Now, essentially, this is all about like facing the consequences of your actions. You know, sometimes you've been given advice. You could be given lots of messages, angel numbers, different things. Maybe words that you've heard from somebody and you're like, oh my gosh, I was thinking about this the other day. This person, excuse me, it's like so much wants to say. It's like almost like spitting it out. But it feels like this person it feels like more than one person has been trying to talk to this person to help them to see, to look and view things differently. And it feels like with that, the devil being here, is that failure to listen to good advice. The failure to listen to good advice. And it's resulted to these opportunities. Perhaps it could be somebody that they're dealing with. Okay, let's say friends or associates, where this person might be doing well when it comes to, like, financially, but they're being pulled financially. Maybe the whoever they're around is pulling them, so they don't have that time and the money to then occupy this connection, or to really set those seeds in this connection. And it's a question of like making this person look at what's going on and thinking, if you want to build quality into your life and like over quantity, you've got to then look at things differently. You've got to change your mindset. You've got to change your whole attitude. Okay, let's have a look and see what's going on with this third party. I'm gonna have a look. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick little sip. Okay, I've got water today. Let us know what you are sipping on today. Okay, let's have a look and see whatever comes out. Okay, so how do they feel? What is their thoughts and feelings? Who's thinking about you and why? It's definitely somebody who has some regrets now, and they're looking at things. Perhaps there could have been also some kind of like energy of like drinking. Like an addiction energy coming through. Okay. Alright, let's bring in some music energy. How do they feel for me? Yeah. How do you feel for me? For we, for us together. How do you feel? Okay, thank you. In the whatever comes out, whatever comes out, whatever comes out. Last shuffle. Thank you. We'll take that one too. One dropped on the floor. We'll just quickly pick up that one and see what message it has in store for you. So there's a lot of messages that did come through. So let's see what messages they want to leave you with. Again, trust your intuition and use your discernment. Let us know if you care to share what has been going on. Okay, we have this energy. Can we try again? Okay, so reconciliation energy. Okay, I'm sorry if I pushed you away. We see this energy of like pushing. Okay, pushing that quality, and then still trying to like or even making you feel like this. Maybe at times feeling abandoned or left and questioning what's going on here. I thought we were, we were like, you know, wanting the same things. Every time I close my eyes, all I see is you. We have, I want to be with you, but I'm scared. I've been writing about you in my journal. Perhaps this could be both of you. Trying to make sense, heal, learn, grow. I need you in my life. I'm not good enough for you. We had this message come through in pile 1, so do have a look in pile 1 as well. What we like to do around here is take what resonates and leave the rest. I still hold on to the letters / messages you wrote me, so there could be some text messages. Okay, it could even be like a call log, and they still hold on to these things. My heart aches for you. We saw that with the 3 of Swords earlier. We see that 3 of Swords. I dream about you every night. Wait, let's pull out that late night. That late night thoughts. Let's see what comes through in that late night thoughts. Message for the late night. Message for the late night. We're going to just pull on Nell's late nights. Thoughts. Message from the late nights. Let's see what they are thinking about. Reveal those messages. Last shuffle. Whoop! Okay, they got a lot going on. There's a lot going on here, collective. We have their whispers in the darkness makes my heart race and my soul tremble. Their whispers of affection are like sweet. Are like sweets. I like sweets. Okay. Sorry for the typo error. In their arms I find refuge from the world, a place where love is the only language spoken. Their passion and vulnerability intertwine, creating an unbreakable bond between us. This came through as well in pile 1. The last time we shared a passionate kiss, I knew that their love was like no other. So there's definitely some strong energy as well about the last time they saw you. Okay? Perhaps you were looking... You was looking sweet. And you was like, yeah, if I'm going to see this person, perhaps it could have even been exchanging stuff or handing things. Keys are coming to mind. Belongings. And they were like, oh my gosh, look at Jane. I'm going to call you Jane and call this person John. John is like, oh my gosh. How could I be so foolish? Look at her. I mean, look. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look how fine she is. Looking so good. Independent. Ooh. Sexy. Look at that. Look at that. How could I be so foolish to focus on crap? Focus on crap. Focus on crap. And look how it's left me in this position, wondering, yearning. And when I had somebody like her, that one good Coco by my side, and I was so foolish. I ignored good advice. And now I have to hear. Now I have to feel this pain. Because I ignored that advice. I self-sabotaged with the energy of people around me that was trying to keep me tied to feeling lost, feeling abandoned, feeling uncommitted, not keeping myself open. Feeling like there was going to be bigger and better things. And yet, what was the thing around me that was the good thing in my life was you. It was you, Jane. It was you. It was you. And now, I have to pay the price for my uncommittal behaviour. those commitment issues came. Look at that. And it left me unbalanced with the Temperance being here. It left me unbalanced. But you as a soulmate connection. With that Two of Cups being present in the Temperance card. But look, it's something now I have to make peace with. I have to sit still in that and heal and recognize that I've got some work to do. The way they hold me close makes me feel like we are the only two souls in the universe. This is what they really want. See, there's a lot of major arcanas, and this was what we were saying about this whole, like, it feels like spiritually, it's like an awakening for somebody. Maybe through you, it's how it's kind of like ignited this need to recognize what's important in life. What do they value? Is it material goods or quality time? Quality people? And it's like they're getting that moment now to see things. Connecting with the inner child as well, with that son. What is important? I've been looking at all these glistening things, all these things that are like glistening, shiny, but nothing amounts to real good people around you and a love that is true, that is real. And now I can't get you off my mind. We're full of regrets, full of remorse. Their kisses are like a symphony of desire, leaving me wanting more. Their desire for me is a flame that burns with a fierce intensity. So this person has some strong feelings of like, wait, we're going to leave it there. We're going to let you do the pondering and wondering. Their body's warmth against mine is a reminder that we were meant to be entwined. Ooh, wee! Their touch is a tantalizing dance that leaves me breathless and yearning for more. Yearning for more. Let's go back to their feelings for you deck. My heart still yearns for your touch. So we saw the subconscious, the late night. Now it's coming back. My heart still yearns for your touch. I wish things were different between us. If I had a second chance, I would do things differently. Every moment spent with you was priceless. You're the one I want to come home to. Look at this. Again, now they're wanting to come home. They want to come home. Again, trust your intuition. Use your discernment. It's hard for me to move on when my heart still beats for you. We're going to leave you with, you know, keep it clean and classy. But what's coming through is a strong, very strong energy collective of this person, you know, at the late nights. Sometimes not even in the late nights. Thinking of you and let's say pleasure comes to mind when they think of you. Okay, we're going to leave it there. Keep you clean and classy. Let you do the pondering and the wondering. Do I ever cross your mind? You see? This energy is really coming through. Do I ever cross? But the time when it was meant to cross, they were looking at all these other things. I wish I could turn back time. Okay, every time, if you are new here, every time I see this message, it always makes me think of Cher, that comes through, with her song, If I Could Turn Back Time. If I could turn back time, then maybe I could find a way. I could find a way. I can't imagine my life without you. So someone's got a lot of like regretful energy, recognizing that they were very imbalanced in how they do things. Okay, now this was the dice next to you, which is blue, represents the energy of the throat chakra, communication, talking and expressing. But I felt drawn to pull the purple because the purple represents the energy of like that spiritual, intuitive connection. Someone is realizing their actions and now they are sitting and making sense of it and seeing how out of sync they were when it came to knowing what is it they truly want, their desire, their outlook in life, their attitude, their recognizing of this whole sense of greed and gluttony, and how that was now impacting them from seeing what is really in front of them. Good things, good quality things. Again, think of that one good cocoa, that essentially is that one, all you need is one good quality thing in your life. It's just like this saying, you know, the message that's coming through about, like, sometimes you might have we have a saying like a bag of friends, like all these different people, but you might, you know, out of all those friends or all those people, you can say, oh yeah, I've got all these associates. It's perhaps it could only come down to 3 to 2 to 1 that you could say that you truly know has your back. And it feels like this person is now going through this process of realizing, wow, I was looking at the quantity and not the quality. But it does feel like there's a strong message again, and it had something to do with their money and career. Okay? Or the situation has also impacted their money, their outlook and their attitude. Okay? You are my safe place. Look at this. When we was just saying about the quality and quantity, look at this. Your love is like a beacon of light, guiding me home, This spiritual awakening moment that they're seeing now, like, whoa. I had to see what I was doing. Wake up. See that I was not listening to good advice. The Hierophant as well, not listening to good advice. This was now exposing me to people that didn't have my intentions. They didn't have good intentions for me. With the 7 of Swords being here, this is kind of like sneaky behavior. And they had to wake up, or hidden like secrets or something. They had to wake up and realize, stand up on their 2 foot or 2 feet. Stand up on their feet and recognize, look, come out of this way. Now it's realizing, yeah, strong energy of regret coming through here in this read. Strong energy of regret. Strong energy of regret. Let's see what wants to come through in the accountability deck. Messages of accountability. Who's thinking about you and why? Any more messages for the collective who chose pile 2 in this whatever comes out? Ooh, reveal the messages they need to see. Reveal those messages they need to see. Pull out that energy. Pull out that energy. Last shuffle. Thank you. Alright, so let's see what the accountability deck has in store. So quite a few came through. One just dropped. Okay. Right, so we have, you can see all of that. We have here, I'm open to learning from each other's experiences and perspectives. I ponder the possibility of reconnecting, but know it must be healthy for both of us. I see our time apart as a chance for both of us to grow individually. So they still have this hope that there could be some reconciliation. I share how much I've learned about myself since we've parted ways. I want to establish healthy boundaries that respect both of our needs. I openly admit to my friends that I made mistakes in our relationship. I envision healthy interactions where we respect each other's growth journeys. If given the chance, I want to apologize sincerely without expecting forgiveness. I see you as my equal and respect your thoughts and feelings. Ultimately, I hope we can reach a mutual understanding about what happened between us. Above all, I hope that any new chapter we begin will be built on maturity and accountability. I understand that patience is necessary for healing and growth. I appreciate that we both have individual journeys that shape who we are. I ask friends for their views on how I can take responsibility for my actions. So it could be that they still have, or they do have a set of like people around them that are type of like, that can provide good quality advice. And it's like now they're like, wow, I'm listening now and I'm taking note. Again, listening, trying to not get caught up in not listening and ignoring. Okay, it's like they're really now knowing that they have to, it's not listening and not listening to you and your feelings, and recognizing, and also like this energy of non-committal is now making them realize, you know what, I want to be in a committed relationship. I want, even if Jane has no interest in taking me back, I want to do everything to better myself so I can be in a position where I'm ready. I'm ready emotionally, spiritually. There's a sense of maturity coming through. Someone is now, it's like someone's seeing how their actions have led to these consequences. Okay, let's leave you with a couple more messages. I'm just having a look and see where the eyes want to go. Okay, we are going to go with one of these messages because it feels like it was saying, no, just look at this. It was just pointing to say, look at this deck. I look for you everywhere. I look for you everywhere. We'll leave it here. We're going to leave it here. I look for you everywhere. And that could be also the insight that this person is like, wow, those little gems. Perhaps you may have even given some advice. It feels like it could have also been advice about maybe the people that they were around and didn't want to listen. You know, maybe thinking, oh no, they felt that there was a good judge of character, and they've realized, and perhaps again, what you saw was not in sync, was not in line with where you wanted to be, what you wanted, where you saw yourself. And it was having to kind of now come to that decision of like, deuces, I've got to make a choice. I've got to walk away. I've got to choose me. Okay? And we should always, you know, it's a message for us all. We should always choose ourselves, you know, for our self-love, our healing, our growth. If you see something and it's like, right, this is not in line with where you want to be, you got to choose yourself. And this person is now learning and now having to see the actions of like, wow. I'm going to pull again from the middle. Look at this, you see? I feel you leaving me behind. They're now seeing it. It's the regret, it's the loss, and having to make, it's like accepting this loss. Pull again. Didn't we say there was an energy of work and career coming through? Work and career coming through. With the Five of Pentacles being here, we have I bury myself in work. So this person may bury themselves, may try to keep themselves really occupied. Perhaps that could be this energy of distraction coming through. Okay. What also came through is maybe this person has a learning difficulty, maybe dyslexia, or nothing wrong with dyslexia. I have dyslexia, but it feels like it, or ADHD. It feels like there could be some kind of hyperactiveness going on. For some of you, that maybe this who you might be dealing with, or there could be some kind of like condition. Okay. Let's pull out a self-love message for you. Let's see what you need to hear. Self-love message. Okay, any more? Thank you. We have, let love be your guiding force in all decisions. You are a beacon of light and love in this world. You are a powerful creator of your own reality. So choose love always. This is what we were saying about, you know, choosing yourself. Choosing yourself. Love is abundant and always available to you. And this is all about our attitude and our mindsets. If we say to ourselves, oh, there's no good people out there, there's no good men out there, there's no good women out there, then you've already set your subconscious, you've already set your mind, your beliefs, to now believe that this is the actual fact when it is not. So switch the attitude, switch the mindset, shift, and you'll say, wow, there's actually really good jobs out there, there's really good men out there, there's really good women out there, there's really good people that help and are humanitarians, are kind and caring and loving. Yes, because we are out here. We are out here. We are out here. Okay, and if you are drawn to us at our lovely intuitive tea sipper family at Gwan Tarot Tea, we're all about healing, love, self-love, okay, and just, you know, having a little bit of intuitive entertainment. So big up yourselves every time. Your heart knows the way. Trust it fully, and this is why we're always saying about trusting your intuition and use your discernment. Every experience is a lesson for growth and healing. Now this is we're back to that Hierophant energy, the energy of the teacher, the energy of like lessons and life lessons that we mentioned this earlier. Okay, if you remember it, or where if any of you could put a timestamp on where we talked about lessons, it's coming back again. So don't, you know, it feels very much like sometimes we can go through some trials and tribulations, but everything in life is a lesson. It's how we deal with them. It's how we learn from them. It's how we take the messages, take those lessons and help us to grow, help us to ascend. Now, we saw a lot of ascending energy in this reading, in this whatever comes out style, with the devil being here, the Hierophant being present, as well as the Temperance. This was telling us that this was a strong spiritual alignment energy of really recognizing what's important, what your values are, what you deem as quality, what you deem as worth. You recognizing the self-worth, loving yourself, trusting yourself. And these lessons are revealing itself that you will recognize that one good cocoa. So we're going to leave it there. Take the messages that resonate and leave. I have to say it with power. Leave the rest. I hope you've enjoyed all these messages. And big up to yourselves every time. If you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up. It's a free thing that you can do for the channel. A thumbs up and a subscribe. Okay, if you like our style and what we like to do around here. So, take what resonates and leave the rest. Asoitgo is Jamaican patois, and it simply means this is how it goes around here. But big up yourselves every time. And if you feel drawn to have a look at pile 1 or pile 2, oh, scratch that. Rewind. Pile 1 or pile 3, feel free to do so. Again, we just like to take what resonates and leave the rest. So a big up, much love from Auntie T, and stay blessed, look good, feel good. Keep sipping, and we'll see you on the next one. Wagwan. Wagwan, people. Wagwan tea sippers. Wagwan, me generals. So, we are exploring for pile 3 the exact thoughts and feelings, who's thinking about you and why. So let's see what is in store for pile 3. If you are new here, big up, big up, big up, big up yourselves. To our subscribers, our intuitive tea sippers, tea sipper generals, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up every time, big up yourselves. I hope you've got a nice cup of juice, water, okay, or tea, or a beverage of your choice, or some snacks as we gather these juicy intuitive reads. Now we're just going wherever we feel intuitively guided. Okay, in pile 1 we had the energy of doing a Celtic cross spread. Pile 2 we did a whatever comes out, and in pile 3 we are being intuitively guided to focus this read on the last time they saw you. There's something significant about the last time they saw you. We're going to see what wants to come through, but we're going to see who is this person, who is thinking about you, who is this energy that's coming through. So let's get into it and see Wagwan. Wagwan is Jamaican patois for what is going on. Okay, and that's what we are doing today. We're going to see Wagwan for pile 3. Now number 3 may come into the read. 3 in tarot and in the numerology represents expansion and growth. In the tarot it represents the Empress energy. Okay, so we're going to see if it comes through. Perhaps this person may see you as the Empress the last time they saw you. Ooh la la. Okay, and if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share, and please comment down below where you are watching from, which part of the world you are watching from, and if you care to share what's going on in your story, please put it in the comments down below, or what you are sipping on or snacking on. We'd love to know. And a big warm welcome from Auntie T. So we have some messages that came through from the accountability and reflections deck. I wish you happiness, even if it's separate from me. Wishing you well. I desire mutual understanding where we can both express our feelings. I make time for self-reflection to understand my emotions better. It is important for me to respect your needs and boundaries moving forward. Could this be why we feel intuitively drawn to look at the last time they saw you? So we're going to get straight into these reads, but what we're going to do is we're going to go to a back to front. We're going to focus on worded messages, and then we move on to the tarot and the Jamaican proverbs. All right, actually we feel drawn. Actually, the message we get says look at the Jamaican proverbs first. So the Jamaican proverbs, if you are new here, are essentially just little pockets of wisdom or words of wisdom, intuitive gems, okay, that sometimes were mentioned from like Jamaican elders, your parents, guardians, and as a child you'd be like, huh, what is that? You know, it's trying to make sense of it, but it's as you get older, it's like those words of wisdom start to make sense. Now we like to use it into our into the reads, okay, to provide a bit more intuition, okay, and guided intuition, or to see where it wants to take us or lead us, okay, or what it's trying to hint. So again, we had this message about focus on the last time. There's something very significant about the last time and who's thinking about you and why, okay. Perhaps it could be things that they still wish they could have said. They wish they could have said something more, okay. Let's see what wants to come through. Okay, let's see what wants to come through. We have 3 3. Now, we did say sometimes the energy of the number comes through into the read. 3 represents growth, expansion, okay? Development, something developing, something broadening, something widening, okay? Let's have a look and see. We have puss and dog no have the same luck. Puss and dog no have the same luck. This simply means a cat and a dog, a pussy cat and a dog, do not have the same luck. Okay, this could be due to different experiences, different walks of life, different attitudes, different mindsets. Okay, now perhaps this person, okay, may have had a different outlook, a different attitude, and for things to run, you've got to be on the same wavelength. You've got to be seeing things from the same tree. You've got to be, I don't know why it's going with the same tree. You've got to be seeing things from the same side. It can't be like a case, and this seems to be like an ongoing theme that has come through in each of the piles. Is like an attitude, an outlook, an attitude, a mindset that is different from one another, and this is what is causing like a clash. It's causing some kind of self-sabotaging energy. So we have competition, favoritism, a lack of fairness can impact a situation. Perhaps someone was being selfish in the past. Perhaps, again, it could be with how they were spending or sharing their time, how they were valuing you in this connection or prioritizing you in this connection. This has been an ongoing theme in each of the piles. So if you feel drawn to have a look at pile 1 or pile 2, feel free to do so. We're all about taking what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. We have the finger never say look here. It say to look beyond. Look beyond. So the finger never say if you look here. It say if you look yonder. Look yonder meaning to look beyond. Look beyond what is in front of you. Look beyond what is in front of you. Okay? See the bigger picture. Examine your thoughts. Look at your thoughts. Reflect on yourself before criticizing others. So it feels like perhaps this person that you may have been dealing with, they've been going through this period of like reflection, looking at their own ways, looking at their own actions, looking at how their actions created consequences. Again, this whole energy about things being mutual. Perhaps it has been a case of not respecting or valuing boundaries, not prioritizing you, not listening, or not really taking a full breath of what you was actually saying and what your needs are. Okay, it feels like there's been a tiredness of or fatigue, or feeling like I'm done. If this is you, put it in the comments down below. But it feels like there's a message here like, I'm done, I'm tired, I was tired. And perhaps for some of you, that tired may have came out in frustrated. Maybe some words that were said that wasn't meant at the time, but it was a reaction from the action. I hope that is making sense. We have today for me and tomorrow for you. So today for me, tomorrow for you. Today for me, tomorrow for you. Today for me, tomorrow for you. This is the energy about sometimes in life, okay, what you may plan and you really trying to focus and trying to achieve, it might not be your day. But it doesn't mean that your day might not be tomorrow. Maybe it might be next month. Maybe it might be next year, okay? We all go through different trials and tribulations. But it's how we deal with them. It's how we learn lessons from them. It's how we show gratitude, how we be thankful, be appreciative. Okay, help us to stay grounded. Now, it feels very much like there's an energy of like the need to stay grounded here. Life has ups and downs, cycles. So show that gratitude and reflect. Now, it feels like, because again, it's coming in very strongly in pile 3. There's a strong energy of like looking back, reflecting, thinking, honoring, and respecting different opinions, different values. It feels like perhaps this was kind of like, there's an energy of like a neglect here. Put it in the comments down below, collective, because it feels very much like this need. It's important for me to respect the needs and boundaries moving forward. I genuinely wish happiness, even if it's separate from me. I desire mutual understanding where we can both express our feelings. And I make time to self-reflect, for self-reflection, to understand my emotions better. So this is given that there was some kind of energy of neglecting, not taking, not honoring, not taking like, respecting like your needs. It feels like very much like that was going on. Now, we're feeling being drawn to have a look at you versus them. Let's have a look and see you versus them. Okay, we're going to use their feelings for you. So let's have a look at them. Messages from them. Messages from them. Messages from them. We have, I'm sorry for my mistakes. Let's see a message from you. Let's see what wants to come through. Messages from you. You are the one who makes my heart skip a beat. So there's still feelings here. There's still feelings for this person. Okay? For you versus them, there are still feelings here. Still feelings. Let's see how they feel for you. Okay? Let's see how they feel for you. Right, if you are new here, we do like to sing around here, okay? I tend to be quite a ballad type of person. Oh, there's one that got away. Let's see what this one that want to go away. You're the only one who could ever make me feel complete. Now, we always say about the complete is we are responsible for making ourselves complete. But perhaps there could be this energy of this, again, that boundaries, that needs, sometimes maybe trying to lean on you a bit more. Okay, we'll just keep that here for now. All right, so yes, if you hear woyoy, okay, woyoy is essentially in Jamaican culture, Jamaican patois is like, oh my gosh, woyoy. Yeah, it's like, it's kind of like, oh my, it's oh my gosh. Sometimes you might hear backside, but a politer way is woyoy. So it's basically oh my gosh. And just like how oh my gosh is used in different contexts to show surprise, like the irony, or like it's the same way how it's used in Jamaican culture. But I like to use it to connect with the intuitive downloads and do it in a singy style way. So you may hear it from time to time, and it's just a way of how I connect with these juicy intuitive gems. Now, we are looking at who is thinking about you, but we are focusing on the last time, because it feels like there's something to do with that last time. And when we say like, it doesn't even have to be like, it's just something significant. Let's see what's going on. Perhaps it could be that you was looking damn good. You was looking damn good. You know, succulent and juicy. You was looking so sweet, so sweet. Okay, it was making someone feel some type of way. It was making someone feel some type of way. Ooh, it feels like we've got we're channeling this energy from this person. We're gonna call this person John, call you Jane, okay? Throughout the read. Jane, you look so good. I could have eaten you. I could have eaten you that night. Ooh. I was so mesmerized by the way you looked that night. Ooh, I'm sorry, baby. Ooh, I'm sorry, baby. I could have said more, but I was mesmerized by the way you looked. Ooh, you look so good. Ooh, you look so good, yeah. I was mesmerized by your beauty, but I want you. I want you. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Ooh, wait. Okay, so what was coming through is someone was mesmerized. They wanted to say more, but they were so mesmerized by your beauty. I was wondering if you could feel their energy too. Ooh la la. Ooh, wait. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come through. We're gonna now bring in that. We're gonna bring in our little song that we tend to sing. Okay, on our last time we saw you reads. Okay, but before we do, let's take a little tea sipping moments. We've already got some messages that came through from that little ballad moment. So let's have a look and see what else wants to come through. I'm sipping on some water to stay nice and hydrated. All right. I hope you've had a nice tantalizing sip. So let's see what wants to come through. We're gonna sing the song. The last time I saw you, yeah, I had butterflies, yeah. Because it feels like we're gonna be able to get to the root by looking at that last time. Okay. Right. The last time I saw you, yeah, I had butterflies, yeah. The last time I saw you, yeah, I had butterflies, yeah. Last time I saw you, whoop, 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 whoop. I think we need to clear the throat. Last time I saw you, I had butterflies. The last time I saw you, I had butterflies. Now I feel like to sing. How do you feel for me, yeah? How do you feel for me, for we, for us together? How do you feel? Woo, we're not getting stop yet. Right. Last shuffle. It still doesn't want to stop. Last shuffle. We'll take that one too. It didn't want to stop. It didn't want to stop. All right, so there's a lot of messages here today, collective. There is something about the way you looked. Did any of you wear red, burgundy? Maybe on your lips, perhaps your hair, perhaps a dress. Ooh, an outfit, shoes, trousers. There's a strong energy of red, or like a velvet type of red, or there's velour, that kind of velour fabric. Put it in the comments down below. But that's what's coming through. Alright, let's have a look, because we have a lot of messages here. I'm sorry for keeping my options and open and hurting you. I'm sorry for the confusion and mixed signals. Now, it feels like there could be more than one person in this read, okay? I love your mindset. You have taught me so many things. My finances have been a temporary barrier. I'm interested and I want to take you out. Just embarrassed to tell you the truth. I would love to cook for you. Ooh la la. Let's work on becoming better versions of ourselves. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. You know, sometimes as well, we get so many chances before it happens, before this happens, but it's like missed opportunities. I'm trying to find a way to show you how much you mean to me. My awkwardness has been getting in the way of saying how I really feel. Again, it could be that mesmerized energy coming through. I deeply apologize for my actions and words. Your energy has triggered a shift in me to believe I deserve love. So it could be some self-sabotage. I dream about what it would be like to be with you. Ooh la la. I've been flexing with my options and I like you, but don't wait for me. You deserve better. It is time to set some roots. Will you join me? I wish I could be more open about my feelings. I regret that we no longer talk. I wish I could pick up the phone and tell you how I feel. I feel like we were meant to be more than just friends. The feelings are mutual. I hope you feel the same way. La la. I want to support you in everything you do. There are so many things I haven't said yet. I hope you'll find it in your heart to forgive me. We had this strong energy of forgiveness in pile 1. I'm trying to gather the courage to talk to you. Now, we're going to continue, but I'm getting the message to have a look at the love box, right? We're going to have a look in that love box and see what messages. We haven't used this box for a while, but it was saying go to the love box, go to the love box. So let's see what messages. The exact thoughts and feelings. Who's thinking about you and why? Who's thinking about you and why? We're just going to where we are feeling intuitively drawn. Who's thinking about you and why? Their exact thoughts and feelings. Reveal those messages. Pile 3 need to see. Okay, reveal those messages. Reveal those messages. Reveal those messages that you need to see. Okay, reveal those messages. Reveal those messages. Reveal those messages. Thank you. We'll take that and that one. Any more? Any more? Any more? Any more? Alright, thank you. So, we have love interest here. Love interest. We can tell it's definitely a love interest. Ooh, will you be my boyfriend? Perhaps it could be an offer of like wanting to find out if you know, maybe you've been feeling this way. I can't hide my feelings anymore. I can't help but feel jealous of the fact that you are spending more time with your friends than me. We did have this energy in pile 2, so it could be just resurfacing itself here. It could be something significant as well about this person. Financial differences. Again, we had this energy about puss and dog not have the same luck. It could be something to do with mindset, attitude. Family issues. Family issues. Will you be my girlfriend? Yeah. Ooh, so there could have been, again, mutual feelings coming through. I'm sorry, baby, for hurting you. I'm sorry. I haven't been feeling myself, and as I'm so invested in our relationship that I've lost myself in the process. And maybe someone felt like that, felt like they're putting all this time and investing, because again, it does feel like there's more than one story here. Okay, more than one story. You are in my dreams. You are in my dreams. Let's have a quick look at the late night. Let's see what they want to tell you. We're going to use this deck. Let's see what they want to tell you in the late night. Message for the late night. Late night. Thank you. We have, every time I think of you, my day gets a little brighter. Your smile is like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. Your presence lights up my day. So there's an energy about your energy. Again, this is why what was coming through in the song was mesmerized, 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 captivating energy. That it's almost, it's like, and it feels like, damn it, I was supposed to say this. I should have said that. Okay, you definitely got that energy. Okay, you got that vibe. Ooh la la. Equal give and take. They know they need to be doing that equal give and take. I can't stop thinking about you. Let's see. I'm going to just have a look at the chakras as well. Let's just see, because we see a lot of like vibrant energy, this feeling of mesmerized. So let's see what gets worked up. What chakra gets worked up when they think of you? Okay. What chakra gets worked up? What chakra? Ooh wee. Well, this one wants to come out. Oh, so we have the solar plexus, represents their self-esteem, confidence, coming forward, telling you how they truly feel. That could be like getting like heightened at this time. Okay, it could have been heightened that last time they saw you as well. It could be maybe it might have made some self-sabotaging energies coming through, or insecurities. Okay, whether they're good enough for you and stuff like that. We also have the root chakra, so it could have brought up like their upbringing, their child. It could have also bring out maybe some things that they know that they still got to work on, and seeing you and your energy, this captivating energy. Again, going back to like, do I have what it takes, you know, like to be with you? Am I that type of person that you would want and need in your life? Okay, it feels like there could be a lot of doubt. Then with the root chakra, then we have the crown chakra, okay, which is on top of our head. Okay, our ability, like how we think, okay, about things. It feels like this person goes in overthinking mode when they think of you. Overthinking mode. We already saw they can't stop thinking about you. Okay, that there's an overthinking mode, and perhaps it could be that overthinking mode is what is resulting to this energy of like their mouth and what they want to say and how they feel is not in sync. Okay, so it's like, it feels like perhaps you felt like this person had more to say, or they may have bucked on their words. They might show you more like non-verbal, okay, cues more than verbal cues, and it could be because of like, maybe you might notice that it might be their eyes, or how they might, I don't know, if there's something about lips, they might do something with their lips, or there might be some kind of like nervous kind of gesture that they may do, this person may do. Okay, can I take you out on a date? Oh la la. My intuition is telling me we need to talk about the elephant in the room. And that elephant about the room is like, okay, what you saying? But you know, that's like, come on, like, do we both want the same things? What's your intention? Okay. Will you accept me if I currently earn less than you? So finances could be a big deal here. Finances could be a big deal. Perhaps there's, again, sort of feelings of shame, okay? Maybe feeling embarrassed, okay? Or there could be some issues around money. I tingle when I think of you. Again, this strong energy of being mesmerized and you look good, okay? Let's go on a holiday together. Let's go on a holiday together. Let's go dancing. Let's go dancing. I don't want to fight anymore with you. Can we work this out? Can we work this out? I've been keeping an eye on you via social media. So perhaps this person has your social media, or they from time to time may have a look at it. We do have this energy of codependency, and we did have that message earlier about you're the one that makes me feel complete. And sometimes that codependency can then play with this energy of our boundaries, respecting our boundaries. Can we pick up that card? Yes, our need to respect boundaries. Okay. We have here, I am not the same person you left. So perhaps someone wants to share that, again, that last time you saw them, or there might be different attitudes, different mindsets. We look at this, it's come through. I think you are so hot. We saw this energy coming very strongly, being channeled through song. Let's have dinner. Let's have dinner. There's a lot of non-verbal ways of how this person's wants to express their affection or love. Indecisive. We've seen this energy of indecisiveness throughout the reads. So again, take what resonates and leave the rest. You are my yin and yang. I shouldn't have these feelings. I can't stop thinking about you. Again, that's the crown chakra coming through again. Okay, there's a strong overthinking energy. I've been playing the field. And it could be, again, maybe someone having being indecisive, different options. Let's have a look and see what wants to come through in their intentions. Intentions, please. Okay. We have future planning. Future planning. They are planning a future with you in mind and taking steps towards that goal. We have slow progress. They believe in taking things slowly to build a strong foundation. We have curious observation. So observation. They are observing you from a distance to see if you might be a good match. Anything else that wants to come through? Anything else? We have seeking validation. They seek validation from multiple sources and are not looking for anything serious. And it feels like that could be why we saw that energy of that codependency and boundaries issue. Any more? Any more? Again, it could be more than one person waiting for a sign. Look at this. They are waiting for a sign from you before making any contact. Karmic connection. Karmic connection. I'm ready to settle down. I'm not ignoring you. I just got a lot on my mind. I have to tell you, you're not the only one. This could be why we're seeing this seeking validation. Now, we feel drawn to pull the tarot. Okay, let's have a look and see what the tarot wants to tell you. Message from the tarot. What's going on here? Their exact thoughts and feelings. Who's thinking about you and why? Their exact thoughts and feelings. So if it's trying to come through. Let's just have a quick look. We have the King of Wands. The King of Wands in this reverse position is player, player from the Himalayas. Player, player from the Himalayas, okay? This is kind of an energy of like someone who leads with their, not with their the crown, okay? They lead with something else, okay? In this position, they're leading with something else. We're going to let you intuitively do the pondering and the wondering on that one. But again, it feels like there's more than one person here. So there's one person who's represented as the King of Wands, okay? But they may use a lot their let's say their bravado, their confidence, the way they carry themselves is very alluring. But it's used as a way to mask. Again, lots of non-verbal cues that we were saying that we was receiving. They could be using that as a way to mask those feelings, but also a feeling of like being inadequate. If I said it right, there's that feeling of like, and so they may lead with something else. Okay, trying to seek validation in other places. Let's see if there's any other characters that want to reveal themselves. We'll have a quick look at the front and the back first. So we have the Eight of Pentacles and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there could be someone here that wants to work things out. We have behind it the Six of Cups. So it's giving us this energy of reconciliation. Someone's looking back. Perhaps it could be a love interest from way back. Okay. Or has memories of way back. Okay. Or even memories of the last time they saw you. Any other key characters that want to come through? Any other key characters that want to come through? Their exact thoughts and feelings. Who's thinking about you and why? Their exact thoughts and feelings. Who's thinking about you and why? Yes, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So there is the Ten of Pentacles represents the energy of family, life and abundance. It could be someone that still wants this with you, but there could be finance could be an issue. Perhaps they are working on building, as we saw that Eight of Pentacles earlier, that Wheel of Fortune, but they might not have everything right now, but they want to have a successful energy, successful life. But at the end of the day, they know it takes time, and perhaps that could be what they are looking at with this slow progress and future planning. Okay, and want to know if you are willing to be there for the long haul. Okay, we have this Four of Cups, so there could be this energy as well from somebody who's thinking, do you want this? I'm not sure. Should I go on? Should I keep doing this? We also have the Three of Swords, so it could be representing somebody who has feelings of loss, feelings like, can this be repaired? Okay, because we also have behind it the Nine of Swords. So this is telling us that someone has a lot of late night thoughts, overthinking, dwelling, looking at things. It feels like here we have the Nine of Pentacles, someone who, it could also be someone who is attracted to you, and again, that mesmerized. You see that red coming through. Did we say that there might be something significant? And we see that red, an abundant red. Okay, perhaps with gold as well. But it's something that they're attracted to. Okay, so it feels like there could be several, more than a player from the Himalayas. Someone who wants slow progress and is trying to work out, is trying to see how things are, trying to wait for a sign from you. Someone who's heartbroken about how things have been left. We also have a card here. Look at that Seven Cups. That Seven of Cups has come through in all of the reads. We also have a King of Swords here. Someone who may have not taken those opportunities. Okay, with the King of Swords in the reverse, representing somebody who has been very illogical, who hasn't been able to see, because that trees came through, that mention of trees in, was it either Power 3 or 2? This energy of like, you can't see the woods from the trees, and it feels very much like maybe that was what was going on with this person here. Okay, we also have the Eight of Cups behind that. The Eight of Cups was present in pile 1. This energy of walking away from something and now having regrets from it. Okay, so it feels like it could be more than one person coming through in this read. We also have the Five of Wands behind the Eight of Cups, and this energy was present in pile 1, representing the energy of maybe disagreements. So perhaps it coming through in pile 3, there was an energy of disagreements, maybe with, again, with that puss and dog do not have the same luck. Okay, the finger never said to look here, the finger said to look yonder. So there could have been an a sense of attitude, a sense of outlook, and how that then correlates with a union that is going to be long-standing, committed, settled, wanting to have and build this Ten of Pentacles. This Ten of Pentacles takes time. It's a case of two parties looking at everything, building, working, growing, but with that mindset of growth, looking at everything through the eyes of growth and expansion, healing, learning, building. Okay, so it does feel like there's very much lots of energies here. With this Eight of Cups being present, as we explored the energy of the last time they saw you, it could, again, that's energy of red coming through. It could be this energy as well of someone looking, someone's reminiscing, someone's seen how good you looked. And they are, with the moon being here, this is how they feel deep inside, wishing that they could have said more, wishing that their confidence came through to say how they truly feel with the solar plexus. Okay, and the moon in that same color, wishing that they could come forward and say how they truly feel, drawn to you, looking so good and attractive, you know, missed out opportunities, should have come forward and said how they feel, instead of being this disgruntled person. Don't be this guy, don't be this person. Missed opportunities, missed blessings. Okay, these cups are representing these missed opportunities. Here's a cup. You don't, okay, these are not serving, these not, here's one. There might be better options. Illusions of options resulted to this energy now of self-doubt, worry, always wondering, I wonder what I could have done. I'm sorry for my mistakes. I should have listened. And now they want to stand on that truth, stand forward with the Seven of Wands, defend this. Okay, it feels very much like someone wants to come up and take this sense of maturity and come forward and tell you how they feel. Sit in this comfortability knowing that they did wrong, but they can make peace with it and they can show up and show you, ooh la la, what they mean. We had a lot of messages, didn't we? Ooh wee! Right, let's go back. Let's go back. I want to surprise you with something special. I want to travel the world with you. I want to be the one you can rely on. Look at this. I love seeing you walk. I love seeing you walk. I love seeing you walk. Ooh. I'm sorry for not prioritizing you when I should have. I still remember the smell of your perfume. And you know that walk, you know what that walk is, right? You know, maybe some of you got a derriere that, you know, it makes them want to say hello. I have shown poor communication skills and poor resolution, which has impacted the connection. So someone's realizing, reflecting, again, don't be this guy. Don't be this guy. This energy as well coming through with the King of Wands and the King of Swords. Look at this. What's behind it though? The Star. There is, and there, we saw the Wheel of Fortune earlier. So there is this energy that healing can take place. But it has to be both parties. Both parties. Again, it has to be, what did we see earlier, collective? This energy of mutual. If I can pick up the card, it has to be. It has to be. But you catch my drift. It has to be mutual. Right? We'll get it because we're here now. It has to be mutual understanding where we can express our feelings openly. Okay, and listen to one another. I miss you more than words can say. I'm sorry for any pain I've caused you. I have the hots for you. We've been seeing this energy come through and think about you late at night. We're going to leave you to do the pondering and wondering. But what do you think someone's doing late at night thinking about you? What do you think them I do? Hey, Auntie T's coming through. What do you think them I do, darling? What do you think they're doing? Basically, what Auntie T's saying? What do you think they're doing? What do you think they're doing at night? Late at night, thinking about you. Late in the morning. What do you think they're doing? We're going to leave you to do the pondering and wondering. Okay, I want to quit playing before I lose a good thing with you. I'm ready to settle down with you. Are you ready? That's the question. Okay, because again, trust your intuition and use your discernment. Again, if something don't feel right, you have to trust it. I wish I had prioritized our connection more. Love languages are important to me. I hope they are important for you too. It helps me express my love. Again, it feels like very much like this person does have very much a non-verbal way of showing. Perhaps physical touch could be something that they're into. Okay. Or acts of service, gifts. Again, okay. I am jealous when I see you with someone else. I'm afraid to admit how much I care. See, we're getting deeper into this person's outlook and how they see things. There's a sense of fear. So perhaps they may play the fool with the King of Wands. Okay, but no, that deep down is not serving them. It's not serving them. Let's pull out message for the King of Wands. Message for the King of Wands. Reveal yourself, King of Wands. Why do you act like this? Why do you act so foolish? Why you act like a fool? What's going on there? What's going on here? I know that I crossed the line with you. What else do you want to tell them? Come on. Let's take out that energy. Look at this. So they're acting like a player or acting like they have options to attract you. It's a silly way of trying to do things, isn't it, collective? It's a silly way to try and do that. I'm starting to understand our connection now. Yes. Sometimes, people can do foolish things. I want to wine and dine you and see where things go. I wish I could turn back time and fix my mistakes. I'm keen to get to know you more. I'm afraid of taking the next step, but I want to try. I wish I could place the palms of my hands in yours and embrace you with love. I want to work things out between us. I feel like we could have something amazing together. There's a truth I've been hiding, and we've seen some of this truth. This truth of acting the fool or being the player or trying to move like they're a player. I want to make up for lost time with you. I'm afraid of losing you for good. I haven't seen the best in relationships. We're getting deeper into this, and I've been hurt in the past, but I still believe in love. I want to hold you and kiss you on your forehead for all eternity. I want to slow dance with you under the stars for hours. I want to reconcile and make things right. I want to be honest about my feelings for you. I start to sweat. I start to sweat when I see you. I want to be more than just a casual connection. So we're going to leave you with one more message to close this read. Let's see. We're going to use how do they feel. Okay, their exact thoughts and feelings. Who's thinking about you and why? But it's definitely someone who's been thinking about the way you make them feel. Ooh la la. Look, it's like never-ending messages. Okay, now the message that's coming through is think of eruption. Again, just leave it there. Eruption, leave it there. Keeping it clean and classy. but that's what's coming to mind when they think of you. Ooh la la. All right. Just keeping it clean and classy. Right. I honestly feel like I need more space to figure things out. I truly feel like I'm falling in love with you. I honestly feel nervous about taking the next step with you. We saw this with that solar plexus, self-confidence, self-esteem located in the stomach region. Okay. I truly feel like you are my safe haven. I truly feel like I found a soulmate in you. I truly feel like you are the missing piece in my life. I honestly feel scared of getting hurt again. So this could be why they take on this, play a role, and know it's not the right thing. They're realizing it's not the actions are wrong. They're not in a space where they can see things clearly and see what they're doing. Okay. I honestly feel like you are my better half. And I truly feel a deep connection with you that I can't explain. So again, that non-verbal energy coming through. We're going to leave it here, but just take the messages that resonate. Just take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. Asoitgo. Asoitgo is Jamaican Patois. It simply means this is how it goes around here. So this is how it goes. This is how it goes, okay? Asoitgo is how it goes. But this is how it goes around here. We just take what resonates and leave the rest. But if you feel drawn to have a look at pile 1 and pile 2, feel free to do so. Okay, feel free to do so. We're all about taking those intuitive gems and just leaving the rest. And if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, okay, share and comment down below where you are watching from around the world, what you've been sipping on today. Let us know. Put it in the comments down below. But be sure to big up yourself every time. Keep sipping, look good, feel good, stay blessed, and we'll see you on the next one. Gwan.